The president's new executive order should stop this secession.
It got turned down by Congress.
Then you all are getting invaded back.
Well, you can't invade Texas or the CSA, since they've joined NATO.
And we've blockaded the Alaska and Hawaii republics as well.
If you won't stop seceding, then the president said he'll instate martial law and invade you. Does anyone think we should do a trade embargo against them?
Hopefully the president is impeached.
He did get impeached.
And the court justices found him guilty of corruption and abuse of powers.
We've an insurgency on our hands. The Inner Mongolia people want in Mongolia proper.
Not to mention the Turkestani revolters on both our turfs.
Right. But we're still in the middle of the Great Wall of China restoration project, so.
We are now successfully sovereign.
Okay, that's enough. Could you please stop? Stop blaring that noise!
Sorry.
For hundreds of years there was a system in place called witness protection, where witnesses of crime would be defended from attack by criminals who performed crimes that the witnesses had witnessed. Sometimes it would go as far as changing names and identity numbers, but since the completion of the human genome project in 2003, law enforcement has been able to do gene sequencing to figure out who actually committed crimes. It would quickly replace fingerprint matching and to change the number one word in forensics, but with the advent of CRISPR in the 2020s and 30s, editing one's genetic identity might also have to be a key something in witness protection, although there are some things such as transplanting brains into humanoid automata that haven't any genetic material, but the brain still has genetic material, so consciousness would have to be uploaded to the internet with no genetic signature, but that would just be a digital copy, and such a method is controversial, so traditional gene editing is just choosing the WP's identity alteration process in some jurisdictions. However, in other jurisdictions, that idea is taken to the extreme. For example, in China, Myanmar, the Philippines, Bhutan, and Vietnam, show the witnesses believing that they'll reincarnate as someone else. In Venezuela, Amazon, Turkestan, India, and Tibet, the witnesses' brains are taken and transplanted into 3D printed bodies. In Poland, Ukraine, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Congo, they just cut and paste their consciousness and upload to the internet and throw away the witnesses' bodies and brains.
Was that an IPVM nuke strike?
Twantinit Bumano. An extremist murdum mem stolen NMTN. Comics Decrator Alam.
This is not a test. The Interplanetary Bureau for Outer Space Affairs has issued an evacuation order for all civilians on or within 500 miles of Olympus Mons Island. The eruption of the volcano Olympus Mons was triggered by a hijacked antimatter craft that had crashed on its crater. The identities of the hijackers are unknown, but the hashtag #MakeMarsRedAgain movement has claimed responsibility for the attack. Again. All civilians on and within 500 miles of the Olympus Mons Island are advised to evacuate or seek shelter. We will now return to normal broadcasting.
This is one of the worst events to happen to us since the fraudulent felonies are good for you papers about 100 years ago.
Yeah, Iker. A fake, twisted, most dangerous POTUS in the world. It caused tons of show tough hard. I glad tone click that in.